right, Sean Zattel, FightHype.com, here with Bill Hutchinson. 20 wins, 2 losses, 4 draws. Very solid record, good record. Getting ready to face Adrien Broner, the former 4-division champ that we all know, in Miami, June 9th. Bill, just quickly, for fans that haven't, or not quickly, but for fans that haven't seen you fight yet and haven't seen tape and haven't watched their tape on you, what can they expect from you as a fighter?
What you can expect from me is explosive action. I've never been in a boring fight in my life, and June 9th will be no different. I'm going to take the fight to Adrien Broner. I'm going to win this fight, and I'm going to put everybody on notice of exactly who I am this time around.
A lot of fighters can be very coy about what they're going, their game plan, and you seem to kind of just be straightforward there. I'm coming right at you. Why do you feel confident in saying that?
There's not a secret. I'm not trying to do, the fancy pad work. I'm not trying to go in there and outbox Adrien Broner. That would be a little bit foolish, right? So I'm going to take the fight to him, and I'm going to force him into situations that he's uncomfortable with, and we're going to just take it right to him.
Are you thinking of, maybe outworking him? That's been something that's been an affliction for him in the past, not throwing a lot of punches.
Yeah, absolutely. And the reality is just not allowing him to be comfortable. He likes to counter, and he has a couple different maneuvers and habits that we're very aware of, and we're going to exploit those.
The 9 knockouts in 20 fights, and then Broner has never been stopped, always had a good chin. Are you even thinking stoppage at all? Are you like, this is going to go 10, 12 rounds?
100% I'm thinking stoppage. What a lot of people don't realize is that I didn't have a very extensive amateur career, so I very much grew and learned through my professional career on the job, right? So I actually have knockout power in both my hands, and if I put my punches together, and when I put my punches together on June 9th, don't be surprised if I am the first to stop Adrien Broner.
Well, we know his accomplishments, 4-division champ, but what do you think of him these days as a fighter?
I think he's on the back 9 of his career. I think realistically, he's had a very long and storied amateur career. He's had a long and storied professional career, right? And I think that time has caught up to him. I think he's taken a lot of punishment through the years, and I'm here to exploit that.
And can you take me through how you got the call for this fight? Was it Don King himself, or how'd you get this fight?
So my coaches and former promoters did some work with Don King in the past through some fights in Pittsburgh that I was involved in. So as soon as I seen that Adrien Broner signed with Don King, I was on the phone with them, and I said, let's make this fight happen. I know you guys have their contact information, and I know you guys have worked together in the past. Put my name in the mix and let him know that I want this fight and that I'm very serious about it, and I'm ready to start camp immediately. So I pushed for this fight. I wanted this fight.
And this is going to obviously be a welterweight fight, right?
Yeah.
And what would you look like? You're in shape now? What are you probably about right now?
You know what I mean? No, I'm pretty much on weight right now. I'm a 135-pound fighter, but realistically, so is Adrien. He just doesn't like to make weight, right? So if he wants this fight at 147, we'll take that fight. That I'm not afraid that he's going to be the bigger man or anything like that. Just I don't have to cut weight, so great.
He's great at building up fights. Are you welcoming that? Let's talk some trash.
He can do whatever he wants. That's not going to change my approach. You're not going to see me get too emotional. I'm a pretty even-keeled guy, but I'm coming, and nothing he can say or do is going to change that.
It sounds like you mean business, man. Because
I'm not playing around. I'm not here to collect a paycheck. I'm an attorney. I'm licensed in Pennsylvania and Florida. I work. I'm doing pretty well for myself. I did not take this fight for a payday. I took this fight to win this fight. I know that I'm going to win this fight. So, for people that may be a little bit misconstrued about how this fight is taking place, they're simply wrong. In fact, I'll probably lose money on this fight through the training camp and everything else. This is an investment in myself, and I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna shock the world, and it's just the way it is.
That's crazy. Actually lose money on the fight. That's crazy.
Yeah, literally.
But I get it. It shows it's about winning.
I believe in myself, and I have full confidence in my team, and we're gonna do everything necessary to take care of business June 9th.
Did you look up to any guys in your area as a young fighter, like Spadafora?
Yeah, I know Spadafora very well. I've probably got 200 rounds of sparring in with him. I've been around, and I've gotten some phenomenal training. I've done a lot of sparring with current and former world champions. There's I'm not
Could you tell us some of the guys that you've sparred with?
I've sparred with Devin Haney, the 135-pound champion. That's the division I should be in, the division I am really in. Paul Spadafora, Monty Meza Clay, a lot of very seasoned veteran guys that I picked up a lot of tricks and training tips and guys that I can rely on. We've sourced a couple names that I won't mention for this particular fight to prepare us, and I will be more than ready.